What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Got another good one for y'all today. Jack Van Cleaf, Rattlesnake. Now, I haven't heard this guy before, but it's popped up on the radar, so we're about to do it. We're about to see what it's about. And we ain't gonna waste any time. We're just gonna get right on into it. If you enjoy the content, please, from the bottom of my heart, I ask you of the smallest favor in the world. Just hit that like button. It doesn't cost you a thing, and all it does is help my channel. Appreciate y'all. Let's get it. I kind of like this feeling that it gives. It's just a bunch of guys sitting around just kind of enjoying each other, really. But that trumpet coming in, though, how subtle but yet deliberate. I like it.
Losing touch in Tennessee. Freedom's got the best of me. Goddamn my opportunities. Goddamn this easy living.
Gasping for the mountain air. Crawling up the campus stairs. My throne is an electric chair. I'm stunned with indecision.
Okay. I feel like this has something to do right off the bat. Just off the first little bit. I feel like this is somebody's introduction, right, to the world, right? Obviously, with him talking about crawling up the campus stairs, obviously has to do with some bad decisions that they're making. Not that drinking is a bad thing, right? 'Cause I hate for y'all to come in the comments at me talking about, oh, there's nothing wrong with drinking. There's not. But the truth of the matter is, there's a lot of bad decisions that are made while you're drinking. That can't be argued. Anyway, so we know that they're at college because they're at the campus stairs and they're crawling. They've had their fun for the day and they're returning back. So I feel like, as I was saying, the opportunities that they have, this is their potential growth. And how easy it is for them to just live life to the fullest, right? Hence the drinking, crawling up the campus stairs. So it's obviously, this to me is like the introduction to college.
On is an electric chair. I'm stunned with indecision.
Pray for upgrades on my soul. Tearing through an open road. Questioning my moral code. And screaming at a windshield.
Knowing better all along. Knowing all I know is wrong. Throwing up my alcohol. Am I making this a big deal?
That's exactly what this is about. This is about the freedoms that you gain as you leave home and you go out into the world on your own, right? And having gained those freedoms, you making the choices that you must make as an individual in order to claim your stake in this world. Whether those choices are good, bad, or indifferent, that's what we're doing here. And then I feel like screaming at the windshield. And between the screaming at the windshield, knowing better all along, and then knowing all I know is wrong, so on and so forth, I feel like that is a combination between realizing that some decisions that were made were wrong, and then questioning some of the other decisions that have been made, and not necessarily knowing, like, you know the path you want to take, you know the outcome that you want, but you don't know which road is the right one to go down to get to where you want to be. So there's a lot of questioning, and there's a lot of mistakes, and so on and so forth. There's a lot of things that happen along that path. This song, I feel, is probably the most genius song I've heard in a long time. Just throwing that out there.
Up my alcohol, am I making this a big deal? Oh, my school is just a big white house.
There's some punk ass kids from out of town.
Yep.
You stay up late and talk real loud.
And sometimes I feel like kicking them out.
I'm telling you, I can't say it enough. I love the way this trumpet sounds. It's so subtly in the background, but just enough in your face. And oh my God, like, I think just about every aspect of this is so perfect, because it's literally a young man or woman literally being introduced to the real world. Like, this is so geniusly written. I love the fact that not just in the lyrics do you see where all of these things that happen in various places where there's a lot of questioning going on and so on and so on. It's like, nothing is perfect. But then at the same time, like, I'm listening to this and I'm overly enjoying the fact that when I hear them, and I hope that you're able to hear this too, and if you don't, go listen to the original video by all means, but I'll hear them come in singing as though they were in different places. They're not all sitting in the same place. I don't get a centered voice from everybody that's singing. So, and it makes me feel like this is multiple people's perspective on what's going on. So it's just, this is very, very well written. And that daggum trumpet.
Self-absorbed most of the time, obsessed with sex and suicide.
The dreams of Texas girls gone by, I lie like California.
Oh, it's so true. That's true. I'm sorry, but guys, y'all, every one of y'all know it's true. Y'all will say whatever you can. We all did it in these times of our lives. You know what I'm saying? Because the only thing you cared about was getting with the girls. So you'll say whatever it takes to impress them. Those are facts. And lying like California. I mean, it is what it is. They've made a name for themselves. I know it doesn't apply to all of them, so don't get that twisted, but let's move on.
Texas girls gone by, I lie like California. Stumbling over all the states, mumbling like a basket case. Oh, love is like a rattlesnake. Before it bites, it tries to warn
you. Ooh, good, bad, or indifferent too. That's the funny part. Being with somebody, right? There's so much involved with being with somebody that every aspect of it, you'll get those subtle warnings. Whether or not you're in tune to them or not, that's a whole different ball game. But those subtle warnings are there, and it doesn't just apply to relationships, right? Because I mean, all relationships, I think it applies to for sure. But I think it also applies to other things in your life as well. Things that you're about to do. You know what I'm saying? It's like the universe has a way of trying to let you know that something you're about to get into is not something you need to get into. And it might, you might want to rethink the actions in which you're about to take and possibly just chill, right? But man, I can't get off this. This song is so good. I can't, dude. It's amazing.
Rattlesnake, before it bites, it tries to warn you. But my heart is just a little boy.
I like that. I like that a lot. I like the fact that they're not perfectly in sync, right? Because so often when you hear, it's like they go through the production to the point where it's like they have to be perfectly in time with each other. I like the fact that it's not that way. Like, it actually sounds raw. It actually sounds like a bunch of guys in a room just doing a song, right? I love that. I absolutely love that.
My heart is just a little boy, holding hands like brand new toys.
Oh,
Drunk on freedom, stuck on choice.
ooh,
Just cooing for the rattles noise.
drunk on freedom, right? Because you've got all of it that you could possibly want, right? Just all of it. Stuck on all the choices. You've got as much freedom as your body can possibly, like, your soul can handle. But you're stuck with all the choices on whether the good, the right, the bad. You know, like, you're stuck with all these choices that will literally define you later in life. And you have to be able to decide what it is. Man, I can't get off. This song. Wow. This song is absolutely amazing. I can't say it enough. And then you have the rattler's noise to warn you of the bad. And it could also be to tell you about the good as well. I mean, usually, I will say, usually when you hear a rattler, you know what I'm saying, like a snake's rattler, that's usually a warning of something not so good. However, I personally feel like it could be taken either way. got the trombone on there too.
Found the western diamondback.
It blocks my self-destructive path.
I laugh, it shakes its tail.
It's as if you hurt all of your friends
and disappear around the bend. You bet you come right back and try to love though you may fail.
Oh, all right. I feel like that right there, they're talking about repeating your mistakes, right? Like you go out, right, and you find these things that you try to get involved in, right? You find your Western Diamondback, right? And it shakes its tail in front of you, telling you, don't do that. Don't do that. That's not a good thing. But then you ignore it. And then you don't learn from your mistakes and you continue to repeat your mistakes. So, yeah. This is a masterpiece in my opinion. Like how Jack Van Cleef. Now, granted, this is featuring Zach Bryan, but this is Jack Van Cleef's song, and it is very expertly written. I love it. I agree with that.
Crazy? I listened to it 20 times today.
I wouldn't be surprised. Being honest, that's an amazing song. Absolutely crazy good song. I don't know how I'm just now hearing about the song. But that's literally it's so good. Anyway, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all being here. I know this video is a little bit on the long side, but it is what it is. When it's good, the good videos usually always get me talking. So anyway, that's it for me. If y'all enjoy the content, please do me a favor, hit that like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that sub button, and don't forget the bell so you don't miss any content. We'll catch y'all on the next one. Love y'all.